Hello, if you clicked on this video, I'm going to be talking about how remote work changed my life in about a four to 6 month time span. This is not going to be one of those videos where I'm selling the dream and explaining how amazing it is and how amazing my life is. I'm just going to be talking about my genuine, real experience going from working as a construction worker and then to working remote and making six figures in my first career within about 12 months. And then since then, I've also changed careers once again to another online remote career. And once again, within about 6 to 7 months, I'm now making six figures again. I've done this all without a degree. I went to university in Australia and I went to college in America for about a year and a half, dropped out, have zero qualifications at all. So yeah, I know a lot of people who are watching this video probably want to work remote, maybe in a career they're stuck, they feel stuck in, they don't have degrees, they don't have qualifications, or maybe the degrees and qualifications they do have aren't relevant or aren't going to help them build the life they now realize they want to build. So maybe with this video here and the timeline I give you guys and kind of what I was going through at each stage and what I was able to achieve and how that transformed my life, hopefully that can serve as some inspiration for yourself watching. Okay, now from October 2022 to 2023, October-ish I think it was, I don't remember the exact time frame. As I said before, I was working manual labour, so it was like blue collar work. It was in South Australia on like a port yard. I was also working as a semi-professional footballer, soccer player, so I did get paid like $300 to $600 a game, depending on if I lost, won, or draw. Towards the start of my semi-professional soccer career, I was winning more than I was losing towards the end. And then also as well, I was doing like soccer refereeing as well, 1 to 2 times a week. So all up, in terms of work, it was about 60 hours per week. I would literally be leaving home at like 6:30 in the morning, getting to work for 7:30 shift, leaving that job at like 4:30-ish, sometimes 4 o'clock, sometimes 5 o'clock. I would drive straight to soccer training Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, or my other job on Wednesdays. Would train or work, leave there at like 8:30, get home at like 9, have dinner, go to sleep, do it again, okay? Let's just say I was exhausted for this 12-month period of my life. I was grinding extremely hard, and it was a year of like just brute fucking force and work in order to build a solid foundation for me to build my future. Okay, now with working these jobs, okay, semi-professional soccer, loved it. I don't play anymore. Refereeing soccer, loved it. Just did it for some extra money. But the actual construction job, my main career, let's say, I hated it. It was terrible. Physically exhausting, on my feet all day, in an environment where it was very hard to grow. I was making like $60,000 a year Australian, so like a very, very low income, and just didn't have the freedom that I wanted for my life financially, location-wise and time-wise as well, okay? Luckily for me, late 2023, I had a knee surgery, so I had a torn lateral meniscus on my right knee. I have another torn lateral meniscus in the same right knee. I had surgery and then did it again about 3-4 months later, and I haven't got it repaired. But I had surgery on the torn lateral meniscus, which meant because I had a blue collar job, I couldn't work. Okay, what do you do when you're at home bored and you have nothing to do? I tried building an online business. The online business I tried failed. Okay, it is very, very hard to build a business, harder than it looks online, but I did make $500, okay, which was pretty cool. That first $500 I made gave me a confidence to give it my all to go get an online income. Okay, I think a lot of people, when you've only made money from a job that's in person and normal, it's like, is it real? Can you really make money on the internet from your laptop with a Wi-Fi connection? Because it does sound unreal. But seeing that was like, okay, well, like I can actually do this. That business ultimately crumbled and failed miserably because I wasn't good at business at that time, and I didn't have the skill sets you need to be successful in business. But it led me to sales. Okay, it led me to my first ever remote career, which was sales. And my first sales job I landed after a couple months of not having any work. It was for a B2B company. It was terrible. I was absolutely terrible at that time. I was very bad at sales and communication and helping people, because all sales is, by the way, guys, if you're not aware, and that's maybe a career you want to go into in the online world, you just help people. You get paid to help people realize their problems, where they want to be, and you sell a solution to help them get there. And if you're a good salesman, you sell things that actually help them get there, okay? Which is what I ended up doing. But in that role, I was really, really bad. And yeah, I didn't make much money at the start. Let's just say that. From there, I then changed companies. Okay, so although I wasn't doing well at the company I was at, I did learn a lot, and I was able to use that experience and the skill set that I had developed there, although it didn't look like I developed a skill set because there wasn't many results. It allowed me to land a job with a better company, and then my sales style and the sales style I'd been taught actually clicked, okay? On top of that, it was a really good culture fit as well. The people I was around, like one of the guys that was my manager, he was from Adelaide as well. Small town in Adelaide, which I'm pretty close to, like kind of country area, which was relatable for me, and I trusted him a lot and believed in him a lot, and he believed in me a lot, which helped a lot. And this here is kind of where my story all turned. I started making some good money, a 6-figure income within sales within like 5 to 6 months of starting in sales, and within 5 to 6 months or 4 to 6 months of quitting my job as well. And it was kind of like, okay, wow, like I can do this. I can learn new things, because 12 months ago I had no experience of work. I was working construction. I was working multiple jobs. Not very good at communication, and I kind of had all these limiting beliefs that I'd proved myself wrong. And I was like, okay, wow, I can do this. Okay, and 6-figure income with no degree within 6 months of a new career is pretty cool, considering most careers you need 6-figure income for are in person, number one, so you don't have location freedom and you have to commute every day and spend money on commuting, but also you need a 4-year degree. Okay, so that was pretty cool, and it blew my mind. As well, by the way, guys, just quickly, I do release free courses. Sometimes like recruiters will hit me up looking for certain people to hire for certain roles. Once a month, I do release some of that stuff to subscribers. So if you want access to like my free courses or anything like free to help you guys out, just make sure you do subscribe so you don't miss it when I do release it. Now, what actually changed for me in going from construction to a 6-figure income online, okay? Yes, the money's good, okay, number one, and what it allowed me to do was amazing. I was able to then go work from Vietnam. I was able to live in Thailand at that time, in Bangkok and Koh Samui, a beautiful island in Thailand, and also as well in Bali in Indonesia. So I got to travel over Asia, which is great, but more importantly, it is amazing to wake up and not have to dread a day. It is amazing to wake up, and although sales isn't the funnest career in the world, but you don't have to wake up to just thinking, oh my God, I have to go pick up a shovel today, and I have to go shovel for 8.5 hours, and then I have to go train and run around at soccer for an hour and a half, 2 hours, which I love doing, but I didn't love doing it when I was shoveling all day, for $200, $300. Okay, so being able to wake up without that feeling was incredible, and just look forward to the work I was about to do. I'm literally just about to call people from my laptop whilst traveling the world and have conversations and help people. And then also as well, I can control my income. In sales, I don't know if you guys are aware, but you do have commission. So if I was making sales, I'd make more money. Whereas in construction, you just work hours and you get paid what your hourly wages, and no matter how good you do your job, you get paid the same, which made me a very lazy worker in construction, by the way, because my whole goal was to do the bare minimum and get paid the exact same as everyone else. Okay, I would literally just go hide on my phone. So in sales, being able to control your income was amazing to a certain degree, and it was just great. Could travel, didn't have to beat my body up, had control of my schedule, control over my income to a certain degree, and was in a way better environment than I previously was. Now, obviously, this doesn't happen overnight. My first role in sales, I was not a natural. I wasn't instantly good. It wasn't luck either. There was a lot of educating myself and investing into a mentor and getting skills, which led to this. But everything I did set out to achieve when I did quit my job very scarily, and a very uncomfortable decision, I had achieved here within a pretty quick time period when you compare it to most people and how long it takes them to achieve six figures in another career, okay, it is the power of working in remote work. It is the power of working in careers that don't have limited income. It is the power of working in careers that pay you for the value you provide rather than the time you put in. Okay, like I was working a heck of a lot less hours I work a heck of a lot less hours in my remote careers that I've had than I was ever doing in 2023 in construction, but I also get paid like double, triple the money now because I'm getting paid for the value I do provide. Okay, so for yourself, you may be watching this on a weekend or after work or on your lunch break in a position where I was not too long ago. You're stuck, you're working very hard, you feel like you're getting nowhere. You can get out of it, okay? Obviously it's not easy, it takes time, but if you put in the effort, if you do want a better life, you don't need to go do the extreme thing and go build a business and take on all this risk and buy property and learn 1,000 things. You are literally one skill away, well, one decision, first of all, one hard, scary decision to change, but also one correct skill away, and that skill needs to be online, it needs to be remote, it needs to require no degree to learn or land a job in, to building your dream life. Okay, and your dream life really is probably, if you weighed up the numbers, if you weighed up how much it costs, it's probably like $5-6 grand a month and an online job, and you can go live your dream life. Like, it doesn't take a lot. So yeah, you're not far away. All right, if you've enjoyed this video and you want to learn maybe what remote careers are the best for you, or maybe more on my story or whatever it is, check out this video here, and I will see you in that video.